Somebody cue up the Edgar Winters. Hasbro Collaborative, Universal Monsters, Decepticon, Frankentron. Today on Guerrilla Reviews. Yes, it's nice to see that the Universal's collaborative line is continuing, this time with the Frankenstein's Monster / Frankentron. And it included all the same trappings as the original Dracula's release. Same nice large box with a videotape style packaging. Everything in a nice display box if you chose to leave it in the container, which obviously I did not. And for those more of a fan of Frankenstein rather than Dracula, it gave you some options. Now, starting with the tank mode, we do have this very impressive lightning effect. Comes in a mode mostly on this item right here, which is either a Jacob's ladder or a Tesla coil. I'll probably put it down in the bottom here so which one it actually is, because that may be important to someone. Maybe. Anyway, this figure does feature actual rolling wheels, which for a premium you would certainly hope. And yes, we do have that same shoulder cannon from Impactor, because as many of us probably know, this mold was reused from Impactor. Both the Siege version and the Wreck and Rule version. So, if you like that mold, chances are you're going to like this. Anyway, we'll move on to transformation. Fold that up this way. Pull back this flap, bring out the head and twist around. Hee. Okay. Bring the foot and peg the feet, fold out, and bring down. Bring down. Okay, there we go. And fold back over here. Fold out this part of the foot. Metal Gear. Okay. Alright, moving back on then. We'll unfold from up here. Repeat with the other arm. Okay, that just pops out from the peg. Pull down the chest, twist, and bring out the hands. There we go. Just kind of plonk that on there. Frankentron, robot mode. Now here in robot mode, here we see a lot more of the green and asymmetry they put into redesigning this figure. Like on the tops of the legs, the chest especially. Very nicely done how they differentiated this as much as they could from the original Impactor, both versions of it. And this weapon, well, you can, they typically have them hanging out on the arm there, just kind of blasting out the electricity, but you can also put it at any of the siege ports, including the top one right here, or storage. You can just put it back there. Simple, effective. Yay. As for articulation, the head does rotate. It's not really a ball joint. I guess there's a bit, but it's limited to its own functionality. Arms on a universal joint, bicep swivel, 95-degree elbow bend, and the hands move inward, so you can get that sort of zombie-esque clumping along the countryside, terrorizing the villagers look. You're now upper bicep rotation, nothing for the hips itself. Universal hips, thigh swivel, 90-degree bend at the knee, and outward tilting feet. But that's mostly due to transformation. So there is definitely some articulation, but it's a little stiff. But then again, considering that Frankenstein is a composite and a big stiff, it's actually fairly accurate. Now, I'll be honest, Universal Classic Monsters may not necessarily be everyone's cup of tea. At least not colorized versions. I imagine if they did a selects as in black and white, which kind of what Dracula's was mostly anyway, probably get a bigger market. I'm not sure about that. I'm not with Hasbro. Also, there's also been a lot of speculation as to what other monster and which figure they'll be doing next. That's also going to be a very big question, especially considering the time frame of these releases. So it'll be a mystery to everyone until that is revealed. But what isn't a mystery is that this figure is decent. Yes, it's from the Impactor mold, so if you didn't like it, this isn't going to change your minds. But if you're a fan of Impactor or Frankenstein or the Universal Monsters in general, this is definitely a decent pickup. I am the Deceptiwolf. This has been Hasbro Collaborative Universal Monsters Frankentron. Can I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.